Hello, Reject Nation. Greg Alba here. Jordan Ross from the Cinemaddix YouTube channel. Yeah. Make sure to check out his channel, people. I'm subscribed. You should subscribe too. Longtime buddy of mine. About a week and a half ago, John Humphrey and I, we tested out a new segment that we want to do called Trailers Revisited. What we basically do is we look back at trailers for movies we've already seen, and we talk about, like, does this trailer really spoil stuff? How accurate does this trailer really represent the movie? Yeah. We tested it out with the movie Drive. We want to start with a smaller movie first so we can see if we can even do it. Yeah. And people responded really great to it. So I thought, since Jordan's visiting town from Texas right now, I thought it'd be fun to do a new movie with him. Black Panther's coming out in a week, so I said let's do a Marvel movie. One of the Marvel recommended movies that we got, a few people said, was Iron Man 3. You have a Disney shirt on.
I do.
Because it's Disney.
Yep.
I have a Batman shirt on. I have a beanie on it. Yeah. I actually kind of remember some of this trailer. Yeah. But it'll be fun to revisit. Yeah. We all remember what Iron Man 3 was.
Yes.
Got a lot of apologies to make.
Oh yeah, this is not the tone at all of the movie.
It's super, like, somber.
Nothing's been the same since New York. You experience things, and then they're over. I can't sleep. And when I do, I have nightmares. Honestly, there's 100 people who want to kill me. I hope I can protect the one thing I can't live without.
Wow, I'm actually, this is a really well cut trailer. I'm getting like nipple chills right now. Yeah.
Children. Sheep. Some people call me a terrorist.
I remember seeing this in the trailer, and I was like, wow.
Myself a teacher.
This is a great trailer, but does not represent the tone.
No.
Heroes. There is no such thing.
Is that line in the movie?
I don't know. Let's watch a movie real quick. So cool.
So interesting.
Yeah.
How they cut this up. This is just not the movie, though. No. This is not the tone of the film at all. No.
This is like seeing him walk through the snow, and it's like
desolate.
Yeah,
and
it's like Batman Begins.
Yeah, that is so fascinating to me to see this trailer, because this movie was straight up a comedy. This isn't the same experience when I watched the Drive trailer, because the Drive trailer is a horrible trailer. Okay. The difference with this one is this is a great trailer. Yeah, that totally misrepresents the actual tone and style of the film.
And that's not to say I didn't really enjoy Iron Man 3. A lot of people didn't.
I did, though.
But I liked it a lot because I'm a huge Shane Black fan. I was kind of expecting that when I first heard he was signed on. Then I saw this trailer, and I was like, oh, it's a little different than I was expecting. But then when I saw the movie, it was actually what I expected in the first place.
I was really thrown off when I saw the actual movie, because I knew Shane Black was doing it, but I was like, I don't really know how much freedom they're going to give Shane Black to do this movie. And they let him just have all the freedom he freaking wants with Iron Man 3.
Right?
Which is cool on that end, but in terms of looking at this trailer, it has this super serious, somber tone. It's weird because all those elements are technically in Iron Man 3. Yeah. Of him having post-traumatic stress and the fear of Pepper Potts dying and then having to go up against the Mandarin. All that is technically all in the film. It's just the way it all is executed is in a really zany, fast-paced, Shane Black comedy banter kind of way. Yeah. Even when he's dealing with the stress and everything, there's still a lot of humor that comes from that.
What the hell was that?
Your fault. You spazzed me out.
A big part of this that I find really different is this looks like an epic, tragic tale.
Yeah.
Which
It does.
It is not. That
No.
movie is not that. If any,
No.
and he's not even Iron Man for most of the movie. He's just Tony Stark. He
Yeah.
doesn't rock the suit for majority
Which
of
is
the
why a
film.
lot of people didn't like it.
No, I can see why people, especially when you see this trailer, why people would be disappointed with Iron
Yeah.
Man 3. When you're like, this wasn't the movie at all that I was expecting to walk into.
Yeah,
This is
exactly.
totally different. And I think the other thing that this trailer really builds up well is the use of the Mandarin.
Yes.
Because the Mandarin here has all these bitchin' lines. Ben
Yeah.
Kingsley looks great. This looked like the film that we've been wanting Iron Man to have, where it's the epic showdown between him and the Mandarin. So kudos to the trailer for not spoiling a lot
Yeah.
of big plot turns.
That's the thing, because no one saw what happens. Like, no one saw
Yeah.
that coming. By the way, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, by this
I'm going
point.
to do it, yeah.
What are you, decoy? You're a double, right?
Well, not understudy. No, absolutely not. Don't hurt the face. I'm an actor.
When it was revealed that he wasn't actually the Mandarin, that he's just some
Yeah.
actor, so many people hated that. I loved it. I mean, I still want the Mandarin to get
I think they'll do
a
it.
fair shot.
I think they'll do it down the road.
Yeah, but having Ben Kingsley, his character, end up being just some random dumb actor, I thought that was so amazing. And it was like so Shane Black, too.
I liked that the second time I watched it. I think the first time I watched it, I actually,
cheated?
yeah, I felt really cheated, especially because of what I saw here.
Yeah.
In terms of like epic, slow-mo, tragic. This is going to be the first serious Tony Stark movie
Yeah.
we've ever had. That's not the case at all. A big part of what totally misrepresents it is Tony Stark, the last
Yeah.
shot of him walking in the snow.
Yeah.
There's no music.
It's so quiet.
Like you said, Batman Begins.
Yeah,
it
that's what
feels
it's
like
like.
it's going to have like that Nolan type of tone to it.
Yeah.
Wow. It's actually pretty shocking to go, because I've seen the Iron Man 3 movie at least 3 times
Yeah.
at this point, and to go back and watch this trailer, like, yeah, I remember thinking I'm going into a completely different film.
Yeah, I'm interested in going back and like watching all of the Marvel trailers now, just to see what, like, how different
Yeah.
they are, the tone and everything from the actual movie.
This is fascinating because I think that now Marvel's much better at accurately representing the tone and style
Yeah.
of their movies.
Because you look at Guardians of the Galaxy,
Yeah.
Ant-Man.
Because I remember the Thor trailer, and that was a very serious trailer, and
Yeah.
it's not as comedic as like an Iron Man 3, but there's a lot of comedy in Thor
Yeah.
that is not represented.
Fish out of
much-
water comedy.
I need a horse.
We don't have horses, just dogs, cats, birds.
And give me one of those large enough to ride.
There's a lot of comedy that people weren't expecting, but that's very much present in the Thor movie, and I remember the trailers doing that too.
Yes.
I think Iron Man 3 is easily the most misrepresented one of them
Yeah,
all.
definitely. It was the most unexpected for sure.
Yeah.
Like, whenever you actually got to the theater and
Because
saw
this
it.
is a great example of audience anticipation versus the actual product that we get. This is just a reaffirmation to me of, wow, I remember being really disappointed in Iron Man 3. Because the second time I watched it, I was able to accept it for what it is.
Yeah, part of it, I get, like, you know, showing Ben Kingsley as the Mandarin and stuff to throw off audiences from the big twist. I get that kind of, like, misleading them in that way. They still could have shown some of the humor and stuff in